Hi YouTube, it's Alan Sagano. I'm the president of ADS Consulting Group, and today's tip is about Synology NASs. We were using another vendor's NASs, and we recently switched over to Synology. We've been actually very happy with the product. It is crazy fast. And we have 10 gig connections in our data center for our cloud infrastructure, but we see like throughput of like 550 megabits per second on Veeam backups using Synology as the backup repository, and it's showing that the bottleneck is actually the source, not the repository itself. That's with a 2U 12 drive 7200 RPM Synology NAS, so the performance is very good. And when you're dealing with large amounts of data, multi-terabytes, it actually speed is important. So Synology, if you're not familiar with them, they just announced a new line of NASs, number one. And along with those new NASs, they are now offering their own line of hard drives. Prior to offering their own line of hard drives, they had a compatibility list where you could use like a Seagate, or you could use Western Digital or Toshiba, and you can use these models, blah blah blah, and they would certify a vendor's hard drives to work on their Synology NASs. Most of them are enterprise NAS drives. In other words, they're pretty beefy in terms of drives themselves. But that being said, they just started to offer their own brand of Synology branded drives. I believe, and I'm pretty sure this is right, that they're actually OEM'd by Toshiba, but they do have a specific version of firmware that is Synology specific, and that firmware allows about, depending on what you're doing, maybe 10 to 15% better performance in your backups. And like I said, sometimes 10% makes a difference, right? If you're backing it for 10 hours, it reduces it from 10 to 9, and okay, well, it's not like earth-shattering, but I'll take the hour if I can get it. So the other advantage there is then you're dealing with a single vendor in case you have any problem with the NAS. You don't have to worry about, okay, is it a hard drive? Okay, I got to contact this vendor. If it's the NAS itself, I got to contact this vendor. You just a single point of contact. And I believe that the drives now, I believe, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure it's a 3-year warranty as well. So if you're interested in good performance NASs, we've also used Synology also for NVRs. You have to purchase an additional license for additional cameras. I think it comes with only 2. The cost is minimal, but it's a pretty good cost-effective solution if you need a ton of storage at not a crazy price point. So anyway, if you're interested and you have a need for a NAS or use it, we use mostly NASs either as a Veeam backup repository or as a NVR repository, network video recorder, right? For cameras, for IP cameras. You might want to take a look at that. If you need help or you're interested in purchasing one, we can spec out the right one for you, make sure it's appropriate for your environment. You can send an email to info@adscon.com. I'll put a link here. That's our tip of the week. Thanks for listening. If you like this content, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. It helps out our channel. Stay safe out there. Thanks a lot, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon.